Hi, sunshines. Go back to our channel. I'm Taylor Ann.
And I'm Lorianne.
And together we are MADCURLS. And welcome to the MADCURLS video. We are continuing our week of favorite 2020. This is actually our last video. I don't even know what I'm going to call like the title of this video yet, but this is kind of just everything else. This is our favorite refreshers, oils, serums, butters, refresher sprays, edge controls. Did I already say that?
No, you didn't.
No. Okay. Refreshers, edge controls, oils, serums, butters. Yes. Yeah.
I think that's it.
I think that's it.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's this bringing up the rest of it.
Right.
The rest of the stuff we used to style our hair with or refresh it. Yeah. Our favorites are in this video. Again, I think last year we might have broke it up. This year we're doing less videos, sticking stuff in the same video. Yeah. So because we don't have as much this year. Again, 2019 was not a whole lot of testing and stuff going on. Right. So it was a lot more like figuring out. Now our hair is kind of where we want it to be in 2020. So we now can kind of solidify like, okay, these are our favorites. Now this is a favorite. This is what I'm consistently using kind of thing. At least that's how it is for me.
Yeah, we explained in the other video that we either have been going back to the things that we once knew, the things that we once raved about that you might not have heard us talk about throughout the year of 2019. Or as of late, because we hadn't reached back. And as I explained in the other video, that different parts of your journey and different lengths of your hair and all of that stuff, and the damage does different things, and it was dry and hay-like, and the products didn't take to that hair. So we're seeing that we're rediscovering our hair again, and our hair is healthy now. So the products that once worked when we were newly natural and all of that, and we got like fabulous results, and they just kind of like just did not sit right, did not perform the same. And so we just were like, why did I love that so much at one point? Because my hair looks a hot mess now. But we're seeing now that it was just the damage of the hair, the constant shedding, the unevenness of the length, the see-through hair, the pockets. I mean, it was just a mess. And so products just do not work the same. Yeah. If your hair is dry and frazzled at the ends, it's not going to curl and have the boing that, you once loved in your hair. And so that's it. And so now we're rediscovering either new products that were not around back when our hair was healthy, and now they've come out, and so, or we are going back to the tried and true that once worked and didn't work throughout the damage period, and now we're seeing works again. Right. Okay.
All right. So if you want to see and hear our everything else, that's our favorites. Then
please keep watching.
Okay.
All this adjusting.
Okay, so I said let's start with refresher sprays, and I said I would start because I only have 2 on the table. So I'm gonna start with my one, even though I'm not really using it as much, but I don't want to be fake because like this is I don't want to do it like that because it's been the one I've been using for years just by itself. Love it so much, so it's going first. The Cream of Nature Coconut Milk Detangling and Conditioning Leave-In Conditioner. I'll always love this refresher spray. It's my favorite. I have recently found a new favorite, but it doesn't take away from this because this is still amazing and this has held me down for years. I just love it. I used it in, you kind of can see it in action, how I use it in my week in a wash and go that I did on this channel. Every morning I was like all over my head. So I bought these in bulk from Walmart because they were like $3, I think. And at one point I thought I couldn't get them anymore. I thought they were like discontinuing them, and I was like freaking out because it's my favorite refresher spray. It smells good. It's a leave-in conditioner, so it's not like a refresher. Some refresher sprays are like clear, they almost look like water, but I always needed that kind of like that conditioning look to my refresher spray. So this is actually like a leave-in conditioner that I use for a refresher spray, and it just brings my curls straight back to life, and it's my absolute favorite. Been using it for years, so it's only right that it goes first.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course. And I'll put this first, and I never thought it would get knocked off of its pedestal and its throne. However, it has as of late. But anyway, like you said, everything deserves its place. Okay, everybody has a place. So, of course, Botanicals. This is Nappylicious Kink Drink, and this is still in the running. And I love it. It's still here. Do I use it as much as I once did? Not really. And I'm not even going to say it's because of the technique that I use, because I've been talking about that technique for years, where you spray it in, let it sit for 3 to 5 minutes, and then you can go in, and you guys love the tips that I gave you with that. I was glad when I discovered it. That's why I wanted to share it with you guys. So yes, this definitely adds to that experience. However, you can use other things. And I don't think at the time I stressed that you had to use this. I just said this is the technique.
The technique,
even though I was using that technique, but it just didn't work with other refresher sprays. But I guess like it really kind of can. So and that's why the next one that we're both getting ready to break up is like the second one for both of us. We're going to end like this kind of category because this is the new one that we are absolutely loving.
Yeah.
And right here, this is the As I Am Restore and Repair.
Jamaican Black Castor Oil Water.
Yeah, that's from the Jamaican Black Castor Oil line.
And we bought these in bulk once we got onto them, which they're like, what, $6, $4, $6 for 16 ounces.
Yeah.
Just amazing. Just amazing.
Yeah.
Go watch our video. We did a video just on this, reviewing it.
How to refresh our hair.
Yeah, and reviewing this product, like just this, because it's that amazing. We had to give it its own shine.
Yeah.
It's so good. And it's not just, you know, like water or something to refresh your hair. It has Jamaican Black Castor Oil in it, so it's like refreshing your hair, but it's also doing amazing things for your hair and your scalp, and it's just a great product. I love the applicator.
Yes.
You get like plenty of product.
You
I
do.
almost feel like a plant. Like,
and I like it because
my
I
hair.
have difficulty with my hand at times, and this is so easy. I like easy kind of sprays, you know, whereas we have all this bottle and everything. I just have never had like that much luck on a bad hand day, but this, I love this. I love this so much. So
this is our number one.
And especially during the quarantine that we're going through now, if I don't want to do my hair on many days and I just sometimes will just spray this in and I feel like I'm doing something good for my hair because my hair all of a sudden gets very, very dense and very thick. And I'm like, ooh, with the black castor oil. And it's so, if I don't want to do my hair, just that spraying it in, you know, giving it a couple minutes and just kind of like, it's not necessarily refreshing because I probably wouldn't necessarily go out looking like that if I tried more, if I tried harder. It definitely is a refresher spray, but on those days where my hair is just way too far gone and I really don't care and I really don't feel like doing anything with it, I still just spritz that in it. Why not? It's just like $4 or $5.
Yeah, it's just, I love this. Jamaican Black Castor Oil, giving your hair a little hair growth, moisture
it's really,
properties.
really good refresher spray.
Really
I haven't found anything to compete with this Nappylicious one, and you guys know I have not. And that one, definitely.
That's the one to beat now.
Yep, that's the one to beat.
That is the one.
Okay.
All right, is that it for you for refresher sprays?
That is it for me for refresher sprays.
Okay, do we want to move into... Actually, you know what? Sorry, this is a refresher as well. It's not a spray, but I had it in the Stylers video, but I did also mention I use it to refresh, and I do. So it's the Suave with natural shea butter and pure coconut oil, the Define and Shine Serum Gel. I will refresh my hair with this if a curl is out of place, or maybe my edges have started to like really frizz out because I don't lay my edges. But if they're looking like they need some extra attention, I might just pump some and just smooth the product into my edges. So this is a refresher for me as well. It's a styler, but other times it is a refresher for me to just fix my curls really quick. So I just wanted to mention this in the refresher
and
section.
I was just saying that I just looked at my other one. Okay, I do have another one down here that I've often talked about alongside this one, but maybe not as much. But because it's a different experience, I don't use this. Even though it has a spray and they say you can spray it on, I really find that you can't. I mean, I have to hold my hand way over here to have like it kind of like disperse because it's very concentrated to me. Even though it doesn't come out concentrated, I think it comes out like in big, thick kind of, it looks like a puree kind of.
It's thick.
Yeah. So what I do with it is I spray it on the table on a flat surface and just constantly keep dipping my finger in it. And then I will take each individual frizzy curl or whatever needs to be fixed. Sometimes I'll do even big sections. I'll put it in my hair, in my hand, rub it together and just like do a whole section, pull it down, and then maybe individually, because by this point that big section is now wet, and then I will start pulling out the frizzy curls and very quickly before it dries, just very quickly finger coil the curl. And if I have like a little bit more time and I want to be a little bit more detailed, I'll pull out each curl and then dip my hand in and then apply to each curl. But this is what I use to refresh as well.
It smells so good.
It does smell very, very good.
It smells very good.
So, but again, the experience is different. It's not one where you can just kind of have the convenience of just squirting because this is so concentrated. You really have to kind of concentrate on where you want to fix the problem.
Right.
So, yep. These are my refresher sprays.
All right.
Okay.
Should we move into oils and serums?
Yeah.
Or gels? I'm not gonna. No, I said gels. Oh, sorry. Second video we're filming. Oils and serums and stuff. So, I'll start with one of the oils that used to not be a favorite of mine, but now I've bought a lot of them and I'm using it. I'm warming up to it. This is the Sunny Isle, the extra dark Jamaican Black Castor Oil. Yep. So I started really liking castor oil, I would say probably in the fall of 2019. When my hair was like shedding and it was dry, and I would do hot oil treatments with castor oil, and I saw a turnaround in my hair. Again, we have a video on it. I show you guys how to hot oil treatment in your hair with castor oil. And you kind of see that before and after when my hair is dry with no product and it's just like super dry.
Yeah.
And then when my hair is dry and no product after a hot oil treatment and it's just super moisturized looking. So it was totally different. But I really love this. I did have to get over the smell and like the thickness of it because the benefits are so good. I don't use it the way you first used it when you got onto it. You did the castor oil challenge,
yes.
which is putting it in your hair every night for 3 months and you see a difference in 3 months.
And I absolutely did.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't believe in challenges. I don't really think those kinds of things work, but I'm telling you, the ones I've been getting onto, they do work. And that was one of them, the black castor oil challenge. And before I knew it, my hair was growing, but again, I always say my hair grows in density. So I was wondering why, like I was struggling with like the detangling and my hair was getting thicker and thicker. And it was a good thing, but at the time I was annoyed and aggravated because it was slowing me down because I had to go out someplace and it was just big, thick hair. And I'm like, what is wrong with my hair? And I realized it was the growth of that. And you were like, Mom, don't forget you've been doing that challenge.
You've been doing the castor oil.
So the first year I did it religiously. I did it every single night, put it in my hair, squirt bottle all over my hair, massage it in, put on a plastic cap, and every single night. I did not miss a night for 3 months. It was very time consuming. It was very, very messy, but it absolutely worked. Then like maybe a following year, I tried to do it again, but I just didn't have that consistency because it's just very, very messy. Yeah. It's a messy thing.
That was also kind of before you started refreshing your hair. That's the reason I didn't get onto the castor oil challenge because I don't do my hair every day. And I feel like putting that amount of castor oil on your hair like daily, every single day, like one buildup and just, I don't know, your hair, it's a thick oil. And so you kind of have to do your hair every day. And I was like, I'm not going to be doing that. So
I always overdo. And so I don't think it required to do it the way that I did it. I think they said you could almost do it like 20 minutes before you get in the shower if you want to do that. You don't have to do it 7 days a week. You don't have to do it for 30 days out of the month. The first year I did it and it absolutely worked. They say you could do it 3 times a week, or do you want to do it the 5 times a week challenge, or do you want to do it once a week challenge? They say your hair will grow. I didn't trust it. I didn't believe it. So I just always go for the max until the max worked for me. I can't speak to the 3 days a week. I can't speak to putting it in your hair. I mean, I was like saturating
your hair was saturated. Yeah.
So I don't know. And then I didn't trust the 20 minutes before you jump in the shower. Like, how would it have a chance to absorb? And like, I think the idea to get your hair to grow is the massage. It's like you put it in and you massage your head. And so maybe you concentrate more on the massage, whereas the year that I did it, I put it in everywhere I could possibly put it, and rubbed it in a little bit, but slapped on the cap. And I think the heat, to me, I don't know what, but I'm telling you, it worked.
Yeah.
That first time I did it.
So yeah, I'll do hot oil treatments with this, and then I will also sometimes use it as I guess like a sealing oil. Like, so say I do a wash and go leave-in gel, I might pour a little of this in my hand and like put it all over my hair like lightly and let that dry, and like I'll have like a more moisturizing wash and go. So I do dibble and dabble in castor oil now, and I really like it either, you know, as a hot oil treatment, or, you know, to detangle my hair, or as an oil just on top of a wash and go. So I do enjoy this particular one, Sunny Isle extra dark Jamaican black castor oil. Love it. What do you got, girl?
Okay, so I'm going back to Never Really Left It. Right here, this is the best oil that I have ever experienced in my hair. This is the Moroccan oil treatment. They call it a treatment. Back in the day, like, it was a treatment, but this is just nothing but oil to me now. And so, but it's $45, I think. I don't know. I bought it in so long because, again, we constantly product review, and so I haven't used it, but thank goodness. But I absolutely love this oil. It's different. It doesn't feel like any other oil. We have tons and tons and tons of oils, even on this table. But this is just a very different, unique kind of an oil. And first of all, I love the smell. That's number one. And it's just a very rich oil. I guess everybody can't make an argan oil. This is argan oil by like Moroccan oil or something. The smell is beautiful. It smells so nice. I'm not normally a floral kind of a smelly person, but this, what do you think? I get so many compliments, and I'm not out there fishing for them. I can't help it. They come to me. But this smells just so good. It's just so Moroccan oil. It smells so good. It takes you back to like a point in time in life, like, right?
Floral?
It smells sweet. You guys, who knows Moroccan oil?
It smells, it's different. It's a different smell.
Smells so good.
Yeah.
And I kind of like top my hair with this. If I don't top it with the next thing I'll bring out here. But yeah, this will get topped with my hair when I want it in oil. If I don't have another one, because we're product reviewers, we're always like, we just have tons of stuff
around.
you know. So
I'm not as dedicated with my oils as I am with like
I'm not loyal and faithful to my oils, right?
Oils. Yeah, I just kind of snatch whatever sometimes. But
to me,
there are ones that I do reach, like I know I like, and I guess they're here. But
yeah, there's nothing like this Moroccan oil. It is very unique to me. It's very thick. I know they're all thick, and I know they're all oiling and blah, 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 and they all kind of do the same thing. They kind of really don't to me. The Moroccan oil is in a league of its own, I think. So that's why it kind of always stays in my arsenal. But other oils would do just as well. You would know today I had argan oil in my hair, Moroccan oil version. You would know any other thing I have on the table here. I could be having one of these in my hair. But to me, the feel of it, the experience of putting it in my hair feels different. Okay, so.
All right, so moving on to an oil that I really like. It's actually basically gone, and this is actually a mixture of some other oils, but I kept the packaging. But I wanted to mention the melanin oil. Absolutely love it. It has baobab oil in it, argan oil, vitamin E. There's tons of different ingredients in here. Sweet almond oil, jojoba oil, sage. It just smells really good, and I went through it, and so this is actually a mixture, I think, of the Mish oil and castor oil and melanin oil. And
wasn't it clear?
Sorry, I thought you were grabbing it.
Wasn't it clear, or it wasn't clear?
It probably was clear.
Okay.
Yeah, it probably wasn't this color. But I just absolutely love the packaging, and I wasn't getting rid of it. And I do want to repurchase the oil. I really, really, really liked this oil, and I love, I love the packaging of it. And it was just a great oil. I used it mostly for detangling my hair, like a pre-poo kind of thing. Detangling my hair with oil is what I used the melanin oil for, and it just melted my tang. Oh, see, it says detangle, softens, and seals. See, look at that. So I used it to detangle. I did. Nice. That's what I used it for. I didn't even know it said that. But yeah, so my hair would I would take it like this, spray a little bit of water on it, pour some oil in my hand, and I would detangle my hair with my hands and then go in with a wide tooth comb. But this was the oil I was using. That's probably why it's gone, because I don't go through oils like that.
Yeah.
But I went through this one. Love it. Okay. Love it. Really good. So the melanin oil.
Okay, so in other oil, these are my oils I always reach for. I have so many. For instance, I'm looking at this one here. So we just have oil, so I'm just showing you as an example, but this really kind of didn't make the list. But this is I have the main choice one. Every brand has one. Carol's daughter might have one, and every line makes an oil. They always slap on the oil at the end. If they don't slap on that, they slap on the edge control. Okay, but this one is not really a slap on. It is part of their line, and so if I'm not using Moroccan oil, and because it is super expensive, then I will definitely use the. See, we have them in every flavor. We have the unscented one. Yeah, I'm thinking, and I think a blue one's around here somewhere. So we love the.
But they do have different oils in them.
Yes, they do.
So the curl mix oil. So like mine is the hair growth one. This has organic hemp seed oil in it.
Yes, this is the repair one. Do they still sell the repair one? I know that the gel and the avocado, because I'm looking at it right now. It was in another one of our videos. I don't know. I know this line. I think it's been discontinued. These two, the gel and the moisturizer. But I'm not sure, because the oil is in a different category. So everyone always needs oil, and this is a repair oil, and this one would have in it whatever it would need for the repair. The rose.
The rose hip, but then I saw on the side there's it mentions other main oils. So organic rose hip, organic apricot oil, organic jojoba oil.
Okay.
And so this one, mine, it has organic hemp seed oil, argan oil, jojoba oil, apricot oil, grapeseed oil.
Okay, so it has it on the side or in the front?
So this one looks like old packaging.
Yeah, this looks like old packaging too, because
so the new packaging will have the ingredients and the directions.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. All right, so this is old packaging. So this one organic argan oil. Okay.
It has multiple uses as well. You can do it for a hot oil treatment, makeup remover, finisher for shiny hair, seal and moisture.
Okay.
You ever use it for makeup remover?
No.
I think we saw that and we were like, it's too expensive to be using it.
Yeah, I think, I think the unscented one, I would use that, but going on your face, does it have fragrance? I don't know. I have it here. I don't know.
Mine smells like watermelon.
Okay, let me see.
Oh
yeah, no, it has fragrance in it.
Mine smells like, oh my gosh, smell mine. It smells like a straight up watermelon.
It really does. Yeah, I probably, even though they say it in sometimes companies kind of like stamp things in. Maybe it's not thoughtfully stamped. Like, I don't know. I probably would not do this because when I put oil on my face, I put it all in my eyes because I'm using it to take my makeup off. So yeah, I probably wouldn't put this near my eyes, and that's how I would use a makeup oil, because like, you know how you get Johnson's baby oil, and I'm just like bathing my face in that, and then I'm taking the cotton swab and taking it off.
Yeah, it has to be fragrance free.
Fragrance free, yeah. So, but anyway, these I use for my hair as the finishing touch. So I love these. These are always part of it.
Yeah, those are great. Great oils. All right, should we take a water break?
Why not?
All right, hold please. Okay, so another oil that I absolutely love, and I love the fragrance, is the Mish oil, polished hair and scalp oil. I do use it for hot oil treatments. Basically just for hot oil treatments or to detangle my hair. That's kind of like the main thing I use oils for, is either hot oil treatments or to detangle my hair before I get in the shower. So definitely love this. Is actually a new one.
I was gonna say, how'd you get your hand on a
they
new
slid
one?
over on some new ones. So
New ones or new one?
New ones. You took yours.
I did?
See, mine smells. Oh, it smells so good.
I
and
did?
they actually sent, crap, I should have grabbed it. It's like a little pointy. It looks just like this.
Really?
You can switch out the lids, which is very cool.
Really?
Yeah, you can switch out the lids. So it comes like with this, and then they give you like a little outfit change.
Yeah.
And so that's so cool. But love the way this smells. Smells so good. I just love all of Mish's products, period, including their oil.
What does it smell like?
Oh, girl, I don't even know. Like, it's sweet and it's.
Yeah.
Their products smell good. Their deep conditioner smells good. Their styler smells good.
Yeah.
Love the Mish oil.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So my other standout oil that I kind of grabbed to, and I'll make a point to look for it, is the Weedad. It's Mangango oil.
Mangango.
It doesn't work for everybody, and thank goodness it didn't work for one of a MADCURLS fan. Thank you, Karen Reed. So she sent me hers. I love it. And she didn't like it, but I do. I love it. So I use it. This is like my specialty oil. Like, I can't use it with just like any old products. So if it's a high-end wash and go, I'll probably use this. I can't just be wasting it on any old thing. But I love this. This is the Weedad Mangango oil. Now, who made a Mangango oil? Am I saying it right?
Was it
the
Mop Top?
Yeah.
Mop
Top.
I
don't know. Maybe just the packaging just drew me more. Just
with that, because like it's like
I mean, I could probably literally take that one and pour it in. This one, Mangango oil, right? I don't know, but this to me, it's different. It's just an airy, light, and it doesn't kind of like weigh down, because the oils that I've shown you, from the Argan to Curl Mix to all, they all kind of like weigh my hair down, you know. But this one, I could spritz till the cows come home, and it just kind of like gives a sheen and it's a little bit of moisture, but it's just not heavy. So I like this. It is different. So yep, that's in my collection, and that pretty much ends it for my oils. Like, I'm not always like grabbing oils. Like, I have my favorites. I'm a creature of habit, and so these are the ones that I just always reach for, unless we're testing a whole line and I have to use the oil in the line. Okay. And so, but yeah.
Well, I just want to mention my favorite Scrunch Out the Crunch oil is the Pantene Gold Series Intense Hydrating Oil. So it's an oil, but to me, it's more like a serum. Like, there's differences between oils and serums in my head. Like, for example, like the Curl Mix calls this their pure hair, like their pure serum.
Yeah.
But see, it's waterier. Like, this is an oil to me.
I know you always try to make that distinction.
A serum is like, it's thicker. Like, you see that it's taken forever to slide down. Like, it's thicker. It has a different consistency. That's a serum in my. Sorry, I'm putting it back in here, girl.
Right.
Hold on. I'm gonna waste it trying to get it in. You know what? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. But yeah. So I love the Pantene Gold Series serum, because it's not, well, actually they call it an oil, intense hydrating oil, but to me it's a serum. But it's not too heavy, and it absorbs into the hair, and it absolutely does. And I've been using it for years. Remember, I think, where did it go? Oh, when your car got stolen, they stole the oil out the car. They left the Ray-Ban sunglasses, but they stole my Pantene oil, my Pantene serum. I'm like, I know I had a Pantene serum in the car. Where's my oil at?
And Nancy Drew mystery, that's the first clue.
Yeah.
Right? Ooh, I wonder who needs oil for their hair.
Right? Like, they stole my oil, but they left the glasses, like the sunglasses.
I know.
But yeah, my absolute favorite Scrunch Out the Crunch oil. Amazing. That was much.
Okay.
So, yes, there's that. And I guess I might as well finish up my last oil. The Pattern, I got into it when I was doing braid outs, and this was the oil I would use to put on my hands to take my braids down, and I used it every single time. That's probably why it's like on its way down, because when I was doing all my braid outs, this is what I was using. This is their Jojoba hair serum, moisture boost for hair and scalp. So I really like this. Haven't reached for it since since I stopped doing braid outs and I went back to wash and goes, but if I ever do a braid out, I will keep this in mind. This is what I use to take my braids down every time. So
cool.
Yeah, that's it for me for oils. What do you got? Do you want to talk about butters?
Okay, so next thing I have are butters, but I use them differently. So, of course, this butter would still line up probably in the category of the oils because I use them all the same. This is like, again, the Scrunch Out the Crunch that I use this for. I always kind of like end my style with this. A few years ago, it was just a given. Like, everybody knew that I was using the Nourish and Shine, Jane Carter's Nourish and Shine, and I did. But, you know, product reviewers, so many new things come out. You try to give things trial run, and it works. So I'm like reaching for other things now. So like I said, even though the Argan Oil had been out a while, and I found this and I was very impressed with this, even kind of like at the time over the Argan Oil. But
so is this an honorable mention right now?
It's not really, I guess maybe in this perhaps video would be, but no, I can't say it's an honorable mention. This is still part of the arsenal. So much so that I keep it in my drawer, like handy to reach for. So no, it's not an honorable mention. It's still part of the arsenal.
So skills.
But do I use it as much as I once did? No, because my hair is just different. Like it's like I like light, airy, big hair, and this kind of sometimes like weighs it down a little bit. Okay. So maybe because I use so much of it, if I kind of like
you take your finger and like scoop all
around
the
like
rim.
Swirl around, yeah. So I mean to use it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, this is definitely still go strong in my Scrunch Out the Crunch, or just to add a little extra.
Jane Carter Nourish and Shine.
Y'all know. Nourish and Shine.
Your OG MADCURLS, you know.
Yeah.
Or maybe a new subscriber that's been binge watching old videos. The Jane Carter Nourish and Shine. Yeah. Always talking about this.
Now the thing that I found closest to that I will do the same kind of Scrunch Out the Crunch. I don't know if it's supposed to be used like that. Well, it says hair moisturizer, and Allicate Naturals for some reason marked this as for type 4 hair, and my hair is type 3B. So that's why I don't like when people type, and it makes people that are inexperienced think that, oh my gosh, like I can't use it. No, because I use it. They had one, it was called a Parfait, very similar packaging. The bottom is creamy colored. But I didn't like that one as much as I love this one for the kind of like type 4 hair. I love this stuff, and I can douse down and use. Oh, it smells so good.
It does. Right? There might still be something to typing, because I feel like someone who had type 2 hair, like waves, this would weigh it all the way down. Completely. So if they just bought it like, ooh, like, and they got it, they'd be like, because it's a lot. It's thick. It's actually, you love it. It's too much for me. It makes my hair very product-y.
Wow.
Really? It's a lot. That's why I'm here. Like, I don't have any, like the way you use butters and stuff, Nourish and Shine, and this, I don't use products like that.
So do you use, so you don't use the Nourish and Shine?
Nope, I'll just use a serum. That's it. But I'm not using like thick products like this Nourish and Shine and yogurts and other. I don't do that.
It adds like
you just love products.
I do. It seems like it adds to the density of my hair. Like I really like piling on things like this, like the butters. It makes my hair feel.
Comment down below. Do you do that after you're done styling? Like you use these as like almost like a finisher. Like these are thick products, and you'll scoop it out and slap it on hair like this, like dry hair. Does anybody else do that?
I definitely would.
Does anybody else do that?
Today I didn't, but I definitely would. And normally, like, I will demonstrate in a video, but like, God, I'm too tired tonight to be doing all of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would definitely whirl it around, put it in. This is definitely candidate for whirling it around.
What is the reason?
I don't know.
Like,
but I love the feel of it. I feel like it adds something to my hair. I feel like it makes the curls bounce more, healthier, shine more. I don't know, but I always finish off my styles with something like this.
Okay. Yeah. So these are these two. What else you got?
Let me see any more. But this is kind of. Well, this is how I do. This is how I refresh. I don't know where this would fit in, but we're just kind of like. This is like a mixed bag of things. All right. So these I use when I refresh my hair with the sprays. Hold up the sprays, dear. All my refresher sprays. Okay. So I'll start this first. I told you, spritz it on. Wait 3 to 5 minutes. And then you scrunch, okay, and then you start seeing what you're working with, okay? And if you're working with some frizz, then you start pulling out each piece of frizz. Sometimes the frizz just being pulled out and smoothed out with just the 2 fingers together will do the job. 9 times out of 10 for me, it won't. So then that's when I will go in with one of these too. Now, this is new, or not so much the Nourish and Shine, but the Allicate Naturals, I will go in with that. Okay.
You'll refresh a frizz curl with the yogurt, shea yogurt.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll start the finger coiling at that point. So this works flawlessly. This is Can't Believe It's Not Butter. Love this one. So I will smooth it on down. Once I smooth it down with my fingers, put it between the fingers, and it looks like it's smooth, that okay, I'll leave it alone. But if it kind of like bounces back and like frizz is sticking out, that's when I get excited. So and I can start going in with some products. So I will go in with something like this. Or
what is that?
This is Can't Believe It's Not Butter.
Soul Botanicals Can't Believe It's Not Butter.
Can't Believe It's Not Butter. This is definitely a one and done on my hair. I've used that. We have a video on our channel with this. Or I will go in definitely. Many of Friday Night Lives, I've been sitting there redecorating my hair with this, scrunching, adding extra product.
The shea yogurt.
The shea yogurt.
Allicate shea yogurt.
And last but not least, this is Botanicals Twist Assist Supernatural Fragilistic Stress-Free Alfra
Shannon Johnson, where you at? I know you'd love a title like this.
All right.
Twist Assist. Girl, I can't even.
Okay,
It's just too much.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Okay, that's what that is. Love this stuff. It's a creamy. It's like, it's not like you could actually, if I wanted to stick my whole finger in
your
it.
finger would be covered with like white product.
It's barely skim the top because you don't need a whole lot. So you would just do like, oh, it smells just very, 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 just very little, and then you would just find like the damaged piece and just kind of like pull it out, and I'll just bring out like a piece like this. This is like a little too big, but it's okay. All right, and so you just grab that more piece. Its friends are adding to it, and this is how I kind of like refresh the frizzy part. Boing. See, it takes the frizz away. See that?
Girl, Saka.
There you go. All right, so this is the new one. I don't know. Sometimes I'll look at the Botanicals website, and I look at the reviews, and I'll see reviews from back in 2015, 2016. So it's been around for a while. I don't know what year the reviews were on.
Twisting cream. That's cool.
Yeah, there was another one that I said it smelled like wine. Remember that one?
Oh,
that twist.
You took it from me.
It was twist and shout, twist and roll. It was one of those, and I didn't really too much care for that smell.
Shout and twist cream.
So I
smelled like it did smell kind of like wine. It
smelled
good.
So
I think it smelled good.
I took a chance with this one because they looked so similar. It was twist and roll. All right, anyway, let me stop trying to think. But that was I got excited about that one, and I got that one, and it was to me almost like, for lack of a better term, a grease, and I thought it was just way too heavy for my hair. Believe it or not, heavy for my hair. But this one, I was very happy and very pleasantly surprised when I got this because this was a cream. So, and I think it's really kind of, they say, for like twist outs and braid outs and all that. But I use it to refresh. It's light enough and airy enough, and I love it.
Okay.
Okay, what else do you have?
That is, I'm done besides edge controls whenever you're ready to start.
All right, so then the other thing that I do is, we mentioned it in the other video, we said we don't know where everybody is mentally with this, or, you know, is the fire over, folks? Everybody can come on back out, you know, the houses again. We said this is the first time that we did a week of favorites, and we didn't have our one-time favorite brand of Diva, and we were very surprised. It was kind of like forlorn. But then in the last video, I had to go rogue, and I'm like, well, actually, today I do have it, because many a days I do actually use this. This I use for, this is called Diva Curl Beat Leave-In. I use this for volume and like to kind of texturize my hair, to bring that extra volume, because as my hair gets longer, it kind of like splits down the middle, and it lays flat, and it weighs my hair down, and I can no longer get the volume that I once had when my hair was shorter. And it kind of makes your hair more round, and especially now that we are all locked up here, we can't go out and get it cut and all of that, so I have to work with what I have. And so, but not even because of that, like I still, even though, you know, everybody stopped and backed away.
I mean, I think it was more the cleansers and the conditioners.
I think
where there were issues. Maybe no one could really pinpoint the issue, so everything had to go. They were like, just throw it all away. No one could really pinpoint what it was, really. But I never heard mention of the Be Leave-In. You still use it. You never had a problem. You haven't had a problem.
I haven't had a problem. And in our video, to contribute to the conversation, we said that we personally did not, but we felt like it was all right for us to talk about it, because we were a product review channel, and we often paraded Diva products all over our channel. And so then at times like this, everybody lays low, okay? And I don't know who went back to it and who didn't. I happen to be one of the ones that went back to it because it never bothered my hair. And so this is one product that stood out for me. I have been using this product for years for volume in my hair. When my hair is completely done, like right now, just before I came on filming, my hair is dry, but it felt like it was getting flat. So I just take this, I squirt it out in the tips of my hands, rub them together, and literally go through the roots of my hair just to lift. It's like a root lift, and this works phenomenally. It has 4 years. I have been using that as a root lift probably for about 6 or 7 years. Never had a problem, obviously, and that's it right here.
And that's that.
And another thing that I use that I got on sometime last year, don't like it as much, but I definitely use it as an emergency kind of a thing, is Play Curl by WeDad. It's the Amplifying Styling Spray. I think they have a styling boost, but I think they encourage you to use it when your hair is wet and you kind of like run it through almost like as a styler for volume. But my hair is already voluminous. I just need, again, the root lift. So I actually just spray this right in the root, and this works to lift the roots for me.
Okay.
So those are what I use for roots.
All right.
I think that's it.
Should we bring up the rear with edge controls?
Why not?
You're the edge control connoisseur.
I am. Thank you, girl, for giving my title. Finally.
Girl,
Okay.
go ahead. What edge controls are you liking? Loving? What are your favorites?
Oh, boy. Barbie Bling, still here, #1. Nothing's ever topped it. Love it, love it, love it. That's here. And
Soultanicals Barbie Bling.
Soultanicals Barbie Bling. I don't know when they ever have it on their site. You surprised me with this.
I found it on like a random corner of the internet. And
Yeah.
I bought it.
Yeah. It's very rare that I see it on their site. Has it been on their site in years? I don't know.
I have not seen it.
Well, the
not that I
first
was looking
time
for.
I got it, I believe I got it on the Soultanicals site, but I haven't seen it back there. Or maybe I just miss when it's on there. But this is the absolute best edge control ever, and I say it over and over again. And whenever it switches up, I will be the first to say, guys, I found something better. But I use other things with it, but still nothing tops this one. So this is it in my little edge control brush. And what do you use for edge control?
I really don't lay my edges. You really don't. Like, you don't do designs and stuff. You just kind of smooth them down. Mine, I just let my edges go free. Unless I'm going to, like, maybe do, like, a half up, half down. I might just slick them back on the side a little bit. But
Yeah.
I really don't do my edges ever.
No.
But if I do it, my favorite is the Cream of Nature with Argan Oil Perfect Edges Extra Hold. This is just what I'll go in. Yeah, I started dibbling and dabbling, which we're getting ready to show this one.
Right.
The Cantu Flaxseed Hair Wax.
Yes.
This is actually really cool because like
The convenience.
you just twist it and like you smooth it on your edges.
Yeah.
And I like it. To me, it's kind of like a light medium kind of edge control.
Yeah.
This is like a hardcore, like your edges ain't going anywhere
Yeah.
kind of thing.
This
so
is very lightweight
love
in
this
texture. Like I can like scoop it out. And very many you can't do that. Some of them are very, very hard packed.
Yeah.
This one you can scoop out and I can slide it back in. So and you would think that it would be a light hold. It holds my hair for the purpose that I use it. I don't make architecture on my head. I don't like swirl and whirl and whip and dippy doodles and all of my edges. I don't do all of that.
shout out to those of you who can know.
Yeah,
because
and
it
I
looks
definitely
cool.
can't. No, I said y'all are doing all that, laying your baby hairs, and I'm laying my gray hairs. I said
Someone said their grandbaby hairs.
I lay my grandbaby hairs. So what I do is I dip my little brush in here, or I dip my finger in here, and where everybody else is laying baby hairs, I'm laying gray hairs. Hold on, guys, because I'm old gray grandma. Well, I'm not grandma yet, but well, anyway. All right, so no, I'm not. No, I'm not a grandma. I'm like, looking at do that. People be like, what? What did you see the pause? No, there's no pause.
There's no children.
I'm out of my right.
There's no children.
None whatsoever. None of the way. All right, so right there. So there's my gray hairs right there. Wow, girl, guys, look at that.
Girl, where'd those come from?
Girl, my nerves. Okay, all right, so guys, anyway, this is how, sometimes that's all I just really need, okay? And you just kind of like lay them right there and just get them out the way. Aging me. What was all that busted in? That's because it's hot here. All right,
Your hair's gray because it's hot?
it's great because it's hot, girl. All right, so that's how I do it. And sometimes I will take my Bumble and Bumble stick. Hold on, let me just see. I always have the props when I talk about things.
Girl.
The Bumble and Bumble stick is to color that part. Okay. And so I will lay that down with the edge control, and then I will take the Bumble and Bumble stick, and if it's really not laying properly.
I get names of things.
Okay, thank you.
Go ahead. So this is the Bumble and Bumble BB color stick.
Yes. So
Your color is brown.
It's brown, and I will just take this and color this right here at the edges for those that are turning gray or white in my case right now. And you just kind of like color it, just like a kind of like a little hack. And you can do that. You don't have to buy a Bumble one because this one I think is $25, and I definitely didn't need to do that. I have gotten ones that are $2 at the beauty supply store, and I think everybody makes them now. I don't know who, I can't think of who, but if you go into a pharmacy, go into the hair aisle, and they will definitely have, they're called like root, what do they call root something? Because I also have, let me show you. This is the one that I started out with, not thinking I could have the convenience of the Bumble one. But if you have gray hair in the temple, I'm not saying if you have gray hair all through your head, because you will go through some sticks. I mean, you know, if you have a lot of gray hair, you probably have to just color your hair if you want to. I said, would I go gray? I wouldn't. A whole head, but just right here, I can't just be walking around.
Well, that's Laura Mercier.
I know. I'm looking at okay. So these right here, Madison Reed. This is kind of like how I used to do it, okay? I would just put down the edge control, and then I would just take this little brush, dip it in here, and then, again, go in the way I did with the little crayon there, and just do it at the edges, just to cover up the gray if you want to. I happen to want to, since my whole head isn't gray, just that one little piece.
This is Madison Reed.
Madison Reed. The color,
Madison Reed Root Touch-Up.
Yeah. So some people do it, and they will take it and do it like if you have gray coming here and all that. I've only gone gray, and I'm grayer than my mother. My mother's in her 70s. My family just doesn't gray. We got it from my grandfather. He doesn't gray. So my mother is in her 70s. Like I said, her hair is jet black. So
am I out of luck? Because does this come from, whose side of the family does it come from?
You better hope it comes from my side of the family, girl. unless you're going to embrace your gray. Everybody does different things.
Listen, people are dyeing their hair that color now. That's a look.
They are. It sure is a look.
It's a look.
If it's strategically done, but I can't just be having this brush fire right here, and the rest of my head looks like this. So anyway, so that was my little cheat that I found, and I've been doing it 4 years, and I always thought like I would outgrow that. I'm like, one day it's going to be more than I can do. I thought it would like kind of like go on down both sides, go on down. It only stays here. It is the oddest thing. I only get gray right here, and people are like, how do you do it? How do you color your hair? And then you put in the highlight. I would be bald at this point to constantly color my hair every like 3 or 4 weeks, like when your gray sprouts, and then you got to go back through a highlight. So I said, no, this is highlighted hair, and the hair underneath is my natural color. And I'm hoping it'll just kind of eventually just get longer and longer, and just cut out all these highlights. But right now
we're going dark.
We're going dark.
We're going natural.
We're
going natural hair color. This is my natural hair color. This dark brown here.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing. So yeah, so right now I just kind of like keep that at bay, the gray at bay, unless it wants to sprout out and work against me. Then I'll have to embrace.
All right, girls, is that it?
I think that's it.
That's it. Did we miss anything, guys? Comment down below if we missed anything. Any favorites? I don't know. I don't think we did. I know. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for watching this video in our week of favorites. Comment down below what other kinds of videos you want to see going forward. We have other tutorials to do and vlogs, and y'all know the deal. Comment down below what kind of videos you want to do. We know skincare. Finally, at some point in life, you'll be doing your skincare video.
I will.
I don't know, but yeah. So comment down below your favorite edge controls, refreshers, oils, serums, that kind of thing. Anything you're shocked to see, surprised is not here.
Right.
Surprised is here.
Right. I know.
Let us know.
Like we said, it could have been like, oh my God, I forgot I had that.
Yeah, someone did that for a deep conditioning video. Like, where is, I think it was like the Alake avocado cream. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm like, that was just an oversight. I'm like, I forgot about that deep conditioner.
Yeah.
We love that. So see, that was like an oversight. But
that's an example of, oh my God, I forgot I had that.
Yeah.
I said to you, I said, oh my God, I forgot about that. I used to love
we
that.
love that. I was like, that probably should have been in that video. I'm like, oh, I forgot about that. Because we don't have our same setup that we used to have. So the products are kind of scattered. And so we're losing stuff and forgetting stuff.
Yep.
Like, I want to drag some weed out, some of their gels and stuff.
Yeah, it's
and
about
I think,
that time of year, right?
That time of year. Okay. Now we're just rambling. All right. Thank you so much for watching this video, and
we shall see you in our next video.
See you in our next video.
Right. Bye.
Bye.